From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, October 8th, 2025.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a personal finance columnist at the Detroit Free Press. The big news this week was that two huge names that you see on many corners in Metro Detroit, will join forces in the coming months. It's a $10.9 billion all-stock deal where the Comerica Bank name will go away after Fifth Third Bank acquires Comerica, perhaps by March 31, 2026. Both banks are based outside of Michigan, but they do have a big presence here. Comerica is based in Dallas. Fifth Third is based in Cincinnati. Stock analysts note that rumors have floated around for years that Comerica would be sold at some point. This time around, an activist investor called Holdco Asset Management stirred things up. Holdco had made it known that a proxy fight was in the works for seats on the board of directors. Comerica has been vulnerable, experts say, because the regional bank faced several bad turns in recent years. That includes bad publicity involving how the bank handled customer service for its Direct Express card. Direct Express serves more than 3 million consumers nationwide who receive federal benefits on a prepaid debit card. Many of these consumers do not have bank accounts. Incidentally, Fifth Third announced in September that it now has the government contract for Direct Express.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Detroit opened a new 2-mile stretch of the Joe Louis Greenway and unveiled a new sculpture to honor the athlete for whom the Trail Network was named on Tuesday. Both features give visitors a new way to think about the city. The Greenway, 27.5 miles of biking and walking trails, aims to enhance the city's beauty and outdoor recreational opportunities. The new Louis statue, named Outside the Ring, depicts the city's famous resident as a golfer. On a wet, overcast afternoon, Mayor Mike Duggan and other officials gathered for a ribbon cutting and to tout the new park and pathway that will include parts of the Detroit Riverwalk, Quinder Cut, Iron Bell Trail, and Southwest Greenway. Duggan said he visited the Greenway last week because he wanted to experience it as a resident and borrowed a bike to take a ride on the trails and enjoy the experience. We want to take today to celebrate, he added, noting that the area had long been blighted with trash and discarded tires. The Greenway, he said, is helping to transform the character of the city. The concept for the new Greenway, developed in 2007, evolved into a larger plan to connect existing new trails, giving residents and visitors outdoor spaces to enjoy. By 2017, what was then known as the Inner Circle Greenway was renamed. So far, 6 miles of the Greenway are complete, with the newest segment running from Joy Road to Chicago Street and includes the Trailhead Park at Grand River. 6 more miles of the Greenway, officials said, are set to open next year. But it was the new Louis statue, the athlete holding a golf club, and remarks by one of Louis's daughters, Joyce Barrow Henderson, that offered the most perspective on where Detroit has been and where it may be going.
I'm Sue Salaski, Detroit Free Press food and restaurant writer. The owners of a 4-store chain grocery store in Metro Detroit announced it's closing a location. Hollywood Markets in Troy is closing after facing, quote, intense competition, according to a Facebook post. The Troy location was built in 1966, and according to Hollywood Markets website, the store opened in 1967 on Maple Road. No specific closure date was given. Owned by the Welch family, who announced the Troy location closure in a Facebook post addressing it to its, quote, incredible customers and the Troy community. The decision to close the Troy location, the post read, quote, will allow Hollywood Markets to keep our business strong at our other stores in Madison Heights, Royal Oak, and Bloomfield Hills, with an eye towards a prosperous future. Employees at its Troy location will be offered positions at the other stores, the post read. The Welch family's Hollywood Markets has a long history in the Metro Detroit, according to its timeline on its website. It was 1924 that John Welch Sr. opened the first grocery store in Detroit. Others followed, and the chain eventually grew to 7 locations. But over the years, stores in Lake Orion, Shelby, and Rochester closed. Less than a year ago, its Rochester location on Rochester Road, which opened in 2007, closed in January 2025.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thank you for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.